You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, the talk of the World Series was a grand slam in extra innings by Freddie Freeman. I believe this is the first time that there was a grand slam to actually win a game in the World Series. A massive, massive hit. And I actually watched a little bit of the game. Last time I actually checked the game, it was actually a 2-1 Yankees. And then I wake up this morning, I was like, whoa, what happened? The Dodgers ended up coming back and winning the game 6-3 on a massive, massive home run for game one in the World Series. So now the Dodgers actually lead 1-0 in the best of seven. I have no dog in this fight, guys. You guys know I'm an Astros fan. And for the most part, ever since the Astros were eliminated, I was kind of checked out on the rest of the playoff games. This is the earliest the Astros have been eliminated from the playoffs in a very, very long time. But I may actually check out the World Series now based on what happened last night. I mean, a grand slam, yeah. I may actually watch the rest of the series now. Folks, let's go ahead and jump into it. So right here, you guys can see the picture right there of the home run from Freddie Freeman. I mean, he hits the first walk-off grand slam in MLB history. I mean, a massive hit, guys. A massive hit. But before that, guys, and this is the main focus here of this video, the talk of the World Series, at least in game one, was about a fan. Not the players, a fan. A fan sitting behind home plate, guys. Why was she actually the talk of the game? Because, folks, she was wearing a MAGA hat. Yeah. Check this out. Fan wearing MAGA hat goes viral during Dodgers Yankees World Series. And folks, the votes were triggered. They were triggered by this. Now, we done other videos, man, on like stadium security at like a Mets game. And I believe there was another game too. They were triggered and they wouldn't let fans in that wanted to wear a MAGA hat or a MAGA shirt. But in this case, guys, this woman actually got into the game. Now, I don't know if she was actually wearing the hat when she walked in. Maybe she did. But right here, actually, let me put it up over here. Right here, right behind home plate, she is rocking the MAGA hat. I mean, it's clearly a MAGA hat, kind of blurry here, even on my monitor. But everybody knows that was a MAGA hat. And the votes got triggered. Look here. It says prior to Freddie Freeman's walk-off grand slam, MLB fans couldn't get over a certain fan's hat for game one of the World Series. There was a fan wearing a Make America Great Again hat while sitting in the first row behind home plate. It's unclear if she was rooting for the New York Yankees or Los Angeles Dodgers. For all we know, she could have went to the game strictly to make a political statement before the presidential election. I highly doubt that, guys. Highly doubt that, because those tickets are very, very expensive. I mean, I wouldn't go to a game, especially the World Series, just to make a political statement. Those tickets probably cost, I don't know, $5,000 or so? Nah. More than likely, she's probably actually a Dodgers fan, considering, that the game was actually in L.A. But anyway, countless photos and videos showing that this Donald Trump supporter went viral on X. MLB fans were furious. In other words, the woke people watching the game. That employees at Dodger Stadium allowed this woman to bring a MAGA hat into the ballpark. Look at this, guys. Quote, "Good evening to all Dodger fans except the woman behind home plate in the MAGA hat," one person wrote. Another person said, "Who pays thousands for a World Series ticket and wears a MAGA hat? What a pathetic loser." Quote, "To the dork in the MAGA hat sitting behind home plate at the World Series tonight, this is why We all think you are weird, a third person tweeted. Can't even go to a ball game without wearing your politics on your forehead. I'm willing to bet, guys, that if she was actually wearing a Harris Walls hat, these people would not explode. But since she's a Trump supporter rocking a MAGA hat, oh boy, now they need to melt down. Another one here, because this guy right here, man, he's getting ratioed on this post right here. As of right now, it says 8,000 comments to only 5,100 likes. We call that getting ratioed. He says, typically, offensive clothing is not allowed at ballparks. I don't know how the Dodgers allowed a fan wearing a MAGA hat in. Hate has no place in the World Series. Man, how was that hateful to wear a MAGA hat? I mean, these votes are crazy. Crazy. And you know what? Maybe these people actually didn't even watch the World Series. Maybe they just saw the image and just got super triggered, and they had to go out there on social media and slam this woman. We don't know who this woman is. But folks, I believe that everyone has the right to wear whatever they want to wear. If you want to show up to the ballpark rocking a Kamala Harris and tampon Tim hat, hey, so be it. If you want to rock a MAGA hat, so be it. But man, these leftists, man, they lose their minds if they actually see a MAGA hat. This is not the first time this has happened, folks. This is not the first time. I mean, they are melting down. Offensive clothing, this is not offensive whatsoever, man. It is not offensive. But man, this is really, really crazy, man. Game 2 tonight, man. I may actually end up checking it out. Maybe she'll actually show up again with the MAGA hat. Maybe she'll have a shirt on too as well. I mean, obviously, if she can afford a ticket, sit behind home plate during game 1, maybe she actually bought another ticket, man. And boy, I would love to see the votes melt down again if she shows up with a MAGA hat again. But you know what, guys? I want to see a Kamala Harris and Tim Walz supporter sit behind home plate as well. I want to see the reaction. Now, I highly doubt it that anybody's going to be rocking a Tim Walz or Kamala Harris hat. I mean, I have not seen one, to tell you the truth. Not one. But I'm going to leave it right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.